Galileo, Georgia, libraries, learning, online. Galileo offers its users immediate internet access to over 100 databases, including full-text general interest and academic research journals, newspapers, encyclopedias, a dictionary, library catalogs, and state and federal publications. Formerly, these databases were either purchased locally or not at all, resulting in unequal access and duplicate spending. Now, citizens around the state of Georgia can share their resources through this unique and innovative project. In the summer and fall of 1994, Dr. Stephen Porch, the new Chancellor of the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, developed a vision for the University System of Georgia, including a comprehensive approach to developing and implementing technology. He asked his advisory staff to suggest coordinated statewide technological initiatives that would maximize public access to information and improve education access, quality, and cost efficiency. Libraries in the university system were at the front lines of the information revolution, and new possibilities were being created every day as the World Wide Web and electronic resources transformed traditional research. The Chancellor's advisors knew that there could be no better project than to create a virtual library accessible to all Georgia citizens, offering access over the internet to all the traditional components of a library: books, articles, indexes, and online catalogs. A virtual library would provide equal access to resources for all libraries. A virtual library would bring those resources into the homes and offices of all university system students, faculty, and staff, and potentially all citizens of the state. And looking ahead, a virtual library would provide the foundation for a virtual university. The Chancellor's proposal for Galileo came to be called A Vision for One Statewide Library. In February of 1995, Georgia made history as the first state in the nation to found a virtual statewide library. The ongoing support of the General Assembly and Governor Roy Barnes has kept Galileo in the lead. And a spirit of dedication and cooperation prevailed once the project began. Librarians, programmers, and administrators from around the state enthusiastically and generously contributed ideas, expertise, and time to see the dream become a reality, implementing equipment, programming, and vendor contracts in only 150 days after the governor signed the appropriation.
I'm delighted to have a chance to chat a little bit about the Galileo project. Because of all the projects I've been involved in my higher education career, this has been the most exciting. When I first came to the state, I talked to people about how we could maximize the technology opportunities that were before us. And a group of librarians came to me and said that they could put together a statewide library. And so we together put a vision out there that we would develop a single library for the state of Georgia. And note I say for the state of Georgia, it went beyond the university system. And the reasons for us doing that were to maximize technology. Secondly, to use technology as an equalizer, so that our students, whether they be at small Waycross, Georgia in South Georgia, or at the University of Georgia at Athens, would have an equal opportunity to the library resources. And so, coming together with our partners in the governor's office, the state legislature, our librarians, we packaged together something in a short space of time which has quickly become a model. And I'm very proud of the partners, the vision, and what the librarians were able to accomplish.
It wasn't long before other library groups asked to join Galileo. Public regional library systems, technical schools, private colleges and universities, and K-12 schools have gained access to Galileo. making it the most comprehensive statewide service of its kind, and signaling a new era in educational partnership.
I'm an electrician. I'm in school at Athens Tech. I'm in the industrial maintenance program, and I took a marketing class this past quarter, and the teacher suggested that we use Galileo to find articles for a presentation we were required to give. It was excellent. I found probably about 20 articles on the topic.
Galileo is supported by the dedicated efforts of programmers at the University of Georgia Libraries and the Georgia State University Computing Center. More than a dozen large computers are required to run Galileo, including servers at GSU and UGA, which rotate incoming users. Programmers maintain a constant schedule of database updates while working to implement new developments and improvements. Galileo's databases are easy enough for a middle school child and versatile enough for advanced research, increasing the magazine and journal titles available in many small libraries from the hundreds to the thousands. These resources can also be accessed at home by every citizen of Georgia with a public library card and an internet connection.
I had a report on Cuba in social studies class on Clark Middle School. And by looking at Galileo, I found more information than I would in just a regular encyclopedia.
None of this would be possible without PeachNet, the Board of Regents' statewide network. In the final legislation, the proposal that funded Galileo included an upgrade to PeachNet. With its high-speed digital data lines crisscrossing the state, PeachNet provides the connectivity, the speed, and the support for internet access to Galileo.
Well, it's a whole lot quicker than just going through the periodicals and finding what I need. Seems like it's cut my research time in half.
We have hundreds and thousands of people in here looking for things, whereas before we would have a handful, and they're finding the things they need too. All our terminals are always busy. We could double our terminals and still keep them all busy. It's amazing how good they get at this. The questions they ask us are really sophisticated questions. You know, not how do I use this system, but you know, how can I refine my search a little better? How can I get what I need?
Galileo has grown faster and larger than anyone ever expected, resulting in national prominence. In fact, in 1997, the Smithsonian Institution awarded Galileo a medal for technological innovation. Searches in Galileo's databases now exceed 1 million per month. New resources are being added every day. The Board of Regents has created a customer service center which answers questions, provides solutions, trains new users to be successful, and collects comments. As Galileo joins the schools and daily lives of the citizens of Georgia, it has become a community project with opportunities for the entire state to learn and experience cooperative growth. Today, because of Galileo, Georgia is leading the nation and the world in maximizing public access to information and education. Galileo has been brought to the citizens of Georgia through the combined efforts of Governor Roy Barnes, former Governor Zell Miller, the General Assembly of the State of Georgia, the Chancellor of the Board of Regents, the Board of Regents Office of Information and Instructional Technology, and the University System of Georgia librarians.